Dom lục chấm tiêu nhiều kết dụ đòn đại chiến lục sray nâng ông bát thi từng mũ bà sơ meta cụm chơi châu cần lén bàn sốt rôn từng ọc ní bản tịch tiết níคือการchơi mọc đào độc pung pung bấm phậtរបស់សម្ដេចនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជានៃយើងហើយបាទសូមមេត្តាក្រុមជើញ
Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the summit is expected to start in 5 minutes. Kindly note that the forum would also be conducted in English. Thank you.
Chị cắm nâng sập
បើជំរាបជូនអង្គប្រធានទាំងមូលលោកមេត្តាត្រៀមថាបន្តិចទៀតនេះគឺដំណើរអញ្ជើញមកដល់របស់សម្ដេចនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាបាទសូមអង្គប្រធានទាំងមូលសូមការអនុញ្ញាតគ្រប់អញ្ជើញក្រោកឈរឡើងទាំងអស់គ្នា
May I now invite Your Excellencies, Niak Oknia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to kindly rise.
សូមអង្គប្រធានទាំងមូលអបអរសាទរនៅវត្តមានសម្ដេចនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជា
To kindly rise to welcome the arrival of Samdech Mohabova Tipadai Honmanet, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia. First of all, I would like to pay my greatest respects to Samdech Mohabova Tipadai Honmanet, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, and welcome Your Excellencies, Niak Oknia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor that we welcome you to the Cambodia-ASEAN Business Summit 2025, jointly organized by Cambodia Chamber of Commerce, ASEAN Business Advisory Council Cambodia, in partnership with all international chambers and business associations in Cambodia. I'm Oteli Edwards from Channel News Asia. Today, we gather here not only to strengthen economic ties, but to reaffirm our shared vision of a prosperous, dynamic, and united ASEAN. Your presence here is a testament to the commitment of Cambodia and the region to shaping the future of growth, innovation, and collaboration. To begin our event, I would like to invite Samdech Tipadai Prime Minister, His Excellency, the Deputy Prime Minister, Excellencies, Niak Oknia, all distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem for the Kingdom of Cambodia. Please proceed. Thank you. Please be seated. Let us proceed with the program. Cambodia stands at the heart of ASEAN, not just in geography, but in vision, resilience, and ambition. And as we chart the path forward, Cambodia's role in fostering regional collaboration, innovation, and sustainable growth continues to shape ASEAN's future. And to set the stage for today, let's watch a video on ASEAN Cambodia, a story of partnership, progress, and a shared vision for tomorrow. Please enjoy.
In the vibrant landscape of Southeast Asia, ASEAN, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, stands as a model of regional cooperation and economic progress. Founded in 1967, ASEAN unites 10 diverse nations: Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. This collaboration fuels prosperity and security within the region. ASEAN forms a powerful economic bloc. Its combined GDP exceeds trillions of dollars. This success is driven by a commitment to free trade and streamlined connectivity within the region. ASEAN embraces a rich tapestry of cultures and traditions. From ancient temples to bustling cities, its member nations offer a captivating glimpse into Southeast Asia's unique heritage and contemporary energy. ASEAN's strength lies in the ASEAN way, a philosophy emphasizing consensus and respect for sovereignty. This shared purpose empowers the region to unlock its full potential. At the heart of Southeast Asia lies Cambodia, a nation of ancient wonders and modern growth. Cambodia's strategic location makes it a vital gateway to the dynamic ASEAN region. Cambodia's central position seamlessly connects it with neighboring ASEAN nations, facilitating trade and movement. The nation invests heavily in infrastructure, modern highways, expanded ports, and enhanced air travel, strengthening links within ASEAN and beyond. Its young workforce and favorable policies attract businesses seeking a strategic foothold in Southeast Asia. Cambodia's story is one of ongoing transformation. With boundless possibilities, Cambodia is your strategic production and business center for ASEAN and global expansion. Invest in the Kingdom of Cambodia, the Kingdom of Opportunity.
A powerful expression of unity and harmony, values that lie at the heart of ASEAN's shared future. Now, it is truly an honor to have all of you here as we gather to strengthen regional cooperation and explore new opportunities and chart the path forward for Cambodia and the ASEAN community. Cambodia and ASEAN stand at the crossroads of opportunity, and by working together, we can unlock the full potential of this dynamic region. And today's summit aims to do just that. Exchange ideas and build meaningful partnerships so that we can take ASEAN forward into a brighter, more connected future. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate this spirit of collaboration, we now turn to the visionary leaders who drive our region's progress. It is my great honor now to invite Niak Ok Nia Kit Ming, President of the Cambodia Chamber of Commerce, Chair of the ASEAN Business Advisory Council Cambodia, to deliver his welcoming remarks. Niak Ok Nia, please.
Good morning and a Happy New Year 2025. First of all, I would like to express my sincere respect to Samdak Thapadai Hun Sen, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia. Excellency Dr. Kai Kum Hun, Secretary General of the ASEAN, Tan Sri Nazir Razak, the Chair of the ASEAN Business Advisory Council 2025 Malaysia, the ASEAN ambassadors and the diplomatic corps, Excellency, members of the Royal Government of Cambodia, Nya Ok Nya, Lok Ok Nya, Lok Chum Tiew, CEO of multinational company, ladies and gentlemen. A special welcome to all the international visitors and guests, including CEO and officers of multinational companies and our key stakeholders. We are honored to have a representative from 26 countries encompassing ASEAN members and partners countries that join us in the Kingdom of Cambodia today. I'm delighted and honored to welcome you to the Cambodia-ASEAN Business Summit 2025. This high-level event is jointly organized by the following partners: the Cambodian Chamber of Commerce, in close partnership with the ASEAN Business Advisory Council Cambodia, and all the international Chamber of Commerce and Business Association in Cambodia. Above all, a special thanks to the Royal Government of Cambodia, who have generously supported this business summit, and especially to our Prime Minister. In the midst of the day today, noise and confusion, disruption that are unfolding before us in the world stage. We are here today to send a strong message to everyone of shared spirit and strong commitment to build and nurture the ASEAN economic community. This is the ASEAN way that we know and we believe in. Samdak Thapadai Prime Minister, Excellency CEO, ladies and gentlemen. This business summit is not just happening in a vacuum. It built on a strong foundation that lies by the successful hosting Cambodian of the ASEAN Business Investment Summit in Phnom Penh in 2002, 2012, and 2022. We therefore owe a solid foundation to our former Prime Minister, Samdak Hun Sen, in diligently serving the 3 ASEAN chairmanship, which brought Cambodia out of insignificant to becoming a respectable developing country and a key player in the ASEAN today. May I give a big clap to our former Prime Minister, please. As we are a nation truly fortunate and proud that Prime Minister Samdak Hun Sen has built on this foundation by continuing our legacy and commitment as a champion for ASEAN by hosting 2024 Cambodian ASEAN Business Summit. Your attendance here today is a call to action. This summit is instructed to drive a regional growth through diverse avenues. Our program is a key leaders strategic panel insight and dedicated networking session, facilitating a variable connection through business matching, and our government engagement is the key. We are pleased to welcome business delegates from across ASEAN, including Malaysia, Philippines, and Singapore, as well as our key partners from USA, Australia, Canada, Japan, and China. And I just want to thank you, Tan Sri, for coming, since you are the chair of ABAC 2025. Thank you for coming. with over 50 business delegates in attendance, intend to focus clear and share prosperity, enhance connectivity. That is what the ASEAN Economic Community is for. Building strong economic partnership, connecting peoples and market. While our intra-ASEAN need to grow much faster, please note the ASEAN constantly outpaces the global trade growth with so much upside potential. They can only realize that a bold vision and action lead strategic. In this regard, a top-mind initiative for continued sustainable growth, I believe, is the ASEAN Power Grid, which I urge the ASEAN leaders to make this as a priority one. So please, Excellency Secretariat of the ASEAN, push the ASEAN leaders. Infrastructures development, as we all know, is a key pillar to regional integration. We need to double down on our effort to prioritize the investment in physical infrastructures, roads, railways, ports, as well as a digital connectivity. Never-ending a quest for seamless flow of goods and services. Information across ASEAN must now be seen and addressed with the latest innovation in digital technology and AI. More importantly, we never put aside the most important asset, our workforce. The heart and soul of our nation. We must see more concrete and collaboration between government and business communities. Just what we have focused is upskilling, retaining our people for the fourth industry revolution. AI come along. We need to be paired with safety net and opportunity for decent and competitive job creation. Samdech Thapadei Prime Minister, Excellency CEO of multinational company, ladies and gentlemen. What is the big picture for ASEAN? With a projected combined GDP of $10 trillion by 2030, ASEAN will become the fourth largest economy in the world. The question is, how do we leverage on such promising trajectory? I dare to say, Cambodia, with all of us working together and strategically positioned to be able driving the economic force in the year to come. If you're looking for a dynamic and increasing integrated market, please consider Cambodia. And if you are looking for a strategic advantage location, coupled with rapid improved infrastructures and proactive business-friendly, government focus on reform regulations, business process, please consider Cambodia. If you are looking for one of the fastest growing economic in the region, average 7% annually growth prior to the COVID pandemic, with a project at 6.3 growth for 2025 this year. I humbly present to you, it is Cambodia. Samdak Tapadai, Prime Minister, Excellency, CEO, ladies and gentlemen. I therefore urge all the participants to take advantage of this summit and engage actively and understand Cambodia better, vice versa, and explore the vast opportunity that Cambodia and the ASEAN region present, and work together to build a mutual benefit partnership. This landmark business opportunity would not, of course, without the generous support of our valued sponsorship, for which we are most grateful and thank you for your support. On behalf of Cambodia Chamber of Commerce and the entire Business Summit organizing committees and partners, I extend my deep gratitude to all the sponsorship. Finally, I extend my sincerely appreciation to Samdak Tapadai Prime Minister Hun Sen for your invaluable support, and to all the Excellency from the Royal Cambodian Government for your attendance today, and underscoring our shared commitment to developing Cambodian and the ASEAN market. And finally, I wish Samdak Tapadai, our Prime Ministers, Excellency, CEO, ladies and gentlemen, a good health, success in this forum, and many good return. And I wish to all the international guests safe travel back home. And I thank you all. Som Okun Samrat.
Thank you, Nyak Oknya, for your meaningful remarks. Up next, I would like to invite Tan Sri Nazir Razak, Chair of ASEAN Business Advisory Council 2025 Malaysia, to deliver his special remarks. Tan Sri, please.
Good morning. Samdech Tipadei Hun Manet, Prime Minister of Cambodia. Nyak Okna Kitmeng, President, Chamber of Commerce and Chairman of ASEAN BAC, Cambodia. His Excellency Dr. Kao Kim Hun, Secretary General of ASEAN, Honorable Ministers, Governor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, firstly, for having me at the 2025 Cambodia-ASEAN Business Summit. I'm delighted to be here for this very important gathering of leaders and policymakers from Cambodia and across ASEAN. Congratulations to my friend Kit Meng and his team for organizing this conference. And Prime Minister, it is an honor to see you again, sir. And my congratulations to your government. I haven't been here for a few years, but over the past couple of days, I see tremendous progress, and the buzz in the city is really invigorating. Congratulations, Cambodia. And being in Phnom Penh always brings me back fond memories of my days setting up CIMB Cambodia back in 2009, and since then monitoring its impressive progress over the years. CIMB Cambodia was an integral part of growing CIMB into an ASEAN banking group in tandem with the official ASEAN vision of being an economic community by 2015. CIMB was a trailblazer among regionalizing companies that today includes the likes of AirAsia, UOB, Thai Bev, Kasem, Petron, Maybank, and so on. These were then followed, really, by international companies like JP Morgan, Standard Chartered, MasterCard, who then began consolidating their ASEAN operations. Thriving regional businesses is synonymous with successful regional economies. The flow of intra-ASEAN trade and investments is enhanced by the proliferation of ASEAN multinationals and their internal ecosystems, while companies gain economies of scale beyond their home markets, enlarging their customer base and bringing down operating and production costs in both per unit and absolute terms too. Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen, when we think of the emerging world order, of economic fragmentation, of disintegration of the US rules-based system into one where might is right, we have to conclude that for small nations like all of us in ASEAN, regional collaboration is crucial, if not existential, and that ASEAN is today more important than ever. Strengthening ASEAN requires enhanced collaboration on many different dimensions. I would argue that the economic dimension, where we create more and more vested interest in each other's well-being, is arguably the most important. Of course, more intra-ASEAN trade and investments will also help us mitigate the expected decline in trade with some of our traditional counterparts. It is a pivotal time for ASEAN, so we must this year go way beyond rhetoric and make meaningful changes. We must make the regional economy more of a reality and less of 10 fragmented markets, the perception often leveled at us. This year, as chairman of ASEAN BARC, we are focused on how to make doing business in ASEAN easier for companies while also addressing challenges of financial integration, inclusivity, sustainability, digitalization, and the ASEAN identity. We have 12 key projects and initiatives anchored by the theme of uniting markets for shared prosperity. I will just touch on a few of them here. One of the most important projects is known as the concept of the ASEAN Business Entity, or ABE. Whenever I reflect on those years of building CIMB as an ASEAN company, my main conclusion is always that it did not have to be so hard, and the benefits of doing so should have been far greater. I know why there has been less regional expansion since 2016, when the AEC did not quite deliver on its promises in terms of being a single production base and free movement of skilled talents and capital across borders. Hence, one of our key proposals is for there to be a new classification of companies known as the ABE. The idea is that since many of the border restrictions between countries on people and business activities have proven to be intractable, we should just enable freedoms at the company level. Companies that are approved as ABEs should be allowed operational advantages such as free movement of people to realize ASEAN economies of scale in their business operations. Another interesting ideas that we're working on is with the securities regulators is the simple idea of the ASEAN IPO prospectus as an option for companies seeking listing on their home exchanges so that they can raise funds from any investors in any markets across ASEAN. That would be a meaningful, albeit small, step forwards in integrating ASEAN capital markets. As part of ASEAN BAC Malaysia's efforts to improve the existing trade infrastructure, we will be focused on the digitalization of cross-border trade and in particular between businesses. By and large, cross-border trade documentation between businesses and governments is digitally exchanged via the ASEAN single window. So the real laggard is actually digitalization of business documentation amongst service providers. We are developing a new digital trade exchange platform for Malaysian companies and will work with our ASEAN BAC chapters on the interoperability within the various national platforms. We also want to strengthen the ASEAN identity by making it resonate more with the ASEAN people. Under this pillar, ASEAN BAC Malaysia is proposing the rebranding of the SEA Games to the ASEAN Games. Besides that, we are partnering with AirAsia to develop the ASEAN Travel Super App, poised to be a one-stop platform for tourists to travel across the region. The execution of these and several other priorities will define our chairmanship. Groundwork for these initiatives started 20 months ago, and we're now in the stage of getting the endorsements and approvals of ASEAN governments and leaders. In my presentation to the ASEAN economic ministers in Desaru, Johor last week, I concluded by saying execution, execution, execution is the key to moving ASEAN forwards. Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to end by saying that I am actually more optimistic about ASEAN than I have been for a very, very long time, for three particular reasons. Firstly, the emerging global order favors ASEAN's historical strategic neutrality and regional collaboration. Two, ASEAN has learned some very hard lessons from its past, not least about the imperative of execution versus rhetoric. And three, for the first time in ASEAN's history, we have a convergence of internationalists as leaders of their countries, from your Prime Minister here in Cambodia to Malaysia's Anwar Ibrahim, to Indonesia's Prabowo, and to Philippines' Marcos. With them at the helm, ASEAN BAC is really hopeful that much of its agenda gets translated from ideas to policy realities this year. With that, once again, thank you, Kit Meng, thank you, Cambodia, and have a pleasant convention. Thank you.
Thank you, Tan Sri, for your insightful speech. ASEAN today is indeed more important than ever, and the choices that we make today will determine the resilience of our industries, the sustainability of our cities, and the well-being of future generations. To make this auspicious summit even more remarkable, it is my great honor now to invite Samdech Mohabova Tipadai Honmanet, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, to deliver his opening remarks. Samdech Tipadai, Prime Minister, please.
His Excellency Dr. Khalkun Hun, Secretary General of ASEAN, Nyonya Kit Meng, President of Chamber of Commerce, Cambodia Chamber of Commerce, and Chair of ASEAN Business Advisory Council, Cambodia. Tan Sri Nazi Razak, Chair of ASEAN Business Advisory Council, Malaysia. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to preside over the Cambodian ASEAN Business Summit again, here at the heart of Phnom Penh. I would like to extend my sincere appreciations to the Cambodia Chamber of Commerce and all participating international chambers of commerce and business associations for their exemplary leadership in organizing this crucial regional event. I would like to express a warm welcome to our esteemed business delegates from ASEAN members, states, and many other partner countries. Your presence today clearly signals our shared commitment to stimulating investments and trade growth across ASEAN and beyond. Today's summit is more than just a platform for discussions, as it is also a catalyst for tangible progress. The theme, Accelerating ASEAN's Connectivity, People, Infrastructure, and Trade, perfectly embodied our collective aspirations for a deeply interconnected and prosperous ASEAN community. We gather here today to explore the critical role of enhanced connectivity in increasing sustainable and inclusive growth, a vision fully aligned with both ASEAN's objective and strategic policies of the Royal Government of Cambodia. It is noteworthy, too, that the programs and agendas for today's summit are designed to facilitate meaningful dialogues and actionable outcomes, featuring keynote addresses, insightful panel discussions, and interactive sessions focused on key pillars of the regional progress, that is, robust infrastructure development, transformative digital connectivity, sustainable energy solutions, expanded trade opportunities, and the cultivation of human capitals. We also have the business matching sessions that will create many valuable B2B opportunities, and the government-to-business meetings that will foster deeper mutual understanding and strengthen our collaborative partnerships. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, ASEAN has established itself as a beacon of stability and prosperity, with immense potential highlighted by its status as the world's fifth largest economy. The ASEAN region presents a compelling investment landscape, marked by robust economic dynamism and a steadfast commitment to economic partnership and regional integrations. ASEAN's successful navigation of the economic partnership landscape is evident in its comprehensive network of free trade agreements with key leading economies. The ratification of RCEP further solidifies ASEAN's unwavering commitment to deepening and the regional integrations and fostering mutual beneficial economic ties. Our progress, fueled by robust intra- and inter-ASEAN trade and a pro-investment environment, position the region as a strategic hub for global capital flows. This translates into tangible opportunities for investors seeking long-term growth and stability. Our value and success rest upon multilateralism and consensus, with the motto of one vision, one identity, and one community. All member states, including Cambodia, are dedicated to realizing the ASEAN community visions to bring about real socio-economic progress for our community as a whole. This common endeavor allows ASEAN to navigate through regional and global economic challenges and high uncertainties. In particular, despite the pandemic's scars and geopolitical complexities, ASEAN economic trajectory remains strong and resilient and is projected to grow at 4.8% in 2025. As we map our post-2025 course, ASEAN is continuously prioritizing strategic initiatives to capitalize on new and emerging opportunities to address the future challenges. A cornerstone of this endeavor is the enhancement of ASEAN connectivities as outlined in the Master Plan on ASEAN Connectivity 2025. The emphasis is on seamless connectivity across transport, trade, education, and culture that will improve competitiveness, foster inclusivity, and solidify ASEAN's position as a unified economic powerhouse. Our focus consists of cultivating a vibrant digital economy and digital connectivity to accelerate sustainable development, bolster resilience against unforeseen negative shocks, and empower small and medium enterprises. This initiative will create a more dynamic, connected, resilient, inclusive ASEAN, presenting significantly sustainable investment prospects for our global partners. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as a member of state of ASEAN since 1999, Cambodia is an immensely potential market. Our economic foundation is built on decades of proven high growth, economic growth averaging over 7% prior to pandemic, and firmly on track to return to this momentum with the projected growth of 6.3% in 2025 and remaining between 6 to 7% in the medium term. This strong performance is mainly due to our open policy to international trade and investments, offering strategic investment advantages underpinned by political and economic stability, wide market access, and a progressive regulatory framework. Investors, both foreign and domestic, have benefited and continue to do so from secure operating environment, thus minimizing risk and ensuring business continuity. Consistently reorganized as a top destination for foreign direct investments and a gateway to ASEAN, Cambodia was recently featured on the Financial Times FDI Intelligence Standout Watch List 2024. In 2024 alone, we attract around $6.9 billion in capital investment across 414 projects, representing a 40% increase in capitals and substantial rise in project volume related to 2023. Our trade performance further emphasized the strength of our market and effectiveness of our policies. International trade figures show an increase of more than 16%, from 46.82 billion US dollar in 2023 to 54.74 billion in 2024. Recognizing our pivotal role in driving regional prosperity, the Royal Government of Cambodia actively promotes conducive investment climate through continuous improvements. We believe in the power of collaborative progress, leveraging established ASEAN framework to create regional prosperity and cohesion. Our dedication is evident in our active participation in strengthening regional security and economic growth. To ensure seamless connectivity with ASEAN member states and beyond, in line with today's theme, Cambodia is strategically investing in a comprehensive hard infrastructure network, including expressways, a deep-sea port, international airports, and logistic hubs. As a member of WTO, Cambodia demonstrates a strong commitment to the transparent and fair trade. We focus on realizing a dynamic and integrated economic community through robust trade liberalization and facilitations. In close partnership with our ASEAN neighbors, we are diligently working to dismantle and reduce trade barriers, streamline customs procedures, simplify business regulation, and establish a certain and transparent regulatory frameworks and environment. We also focus on open markets through strategic free trade agreements to provide preferential access to ASEAN market, as well as major global economies including EU, the US, China, Korea, and UAE. We are also actively organizing business summits such as today's event to prove valuable collaborative opportunities. This dynamic approach underscores our dedications to deepening regional ties and creating a comprehensively interconnected business ecosystems. Within Cambodia's business landscape, we strongly value the power of partnership between the government and investors, both international and domestic. We prioritize open communication and fostering a dynamic and responsive environment by regularly organizing government-private sector forum to tackle key issues and concerns of the private sector. In November 2023, I personally presided over the 19th Government Private Sector Forum, where the government addressed challenges and concerns of private sectors in many key areas, one of which is ambitious tax reform. In particular, the royal government has been formulating and implementing many standard operating procedures in key areas to facilitate tax compliance and promote transparency, ethical conduct, and level playing field. Furthermore, the royal government has established the National Committee for Facilitation of the Government-Private Sector Forum, with 16 government-private sector groups in 16 key sectors to promote close cooperation between private sector and competent ministries and institutions of the royal government in finding joint solution to all challenges and concern of private sector on regular basis. Taking this opportunity, I would like to inform that the royal government has been working diligently to reduce the burden of the private sector by introducing many reforms. To carry out this task in a consistent and comprehensive manner, the royal government has recently established an interministerial working group with members from more than 30 relevant ministries and institutions to promote business and investment climate in Cambodia. On top of that, Cambodia offers many other advantages. In particular, the royal government's pro-business reform offer compelling incentive based on law on investments, including up to 15 years tax holidays for prioritized sector. The royal government has also introduced special program to promote investment in Presides province and northeastern provinces by providing special incentive beyond the law on investments. We have also launched a comprehensive vocational and technical training program, empowering 1.5 million young people to meet the needs of private sector for decades to come. We are also prioritizing the development of a robust digital ecosystems while being committed to the sustainable energy. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in closings, I urge you, business leaders and investors, to fully take advantage of today's summit and related event to interact, exchange ideas, and explore collaboration opportunity to seize the immense potential within ASEAN's thriving economy. Let's collaborate and to accelerate the ASEAN connectivity with Cambodia as your strategic partner. I wish this summit a resounding success and wish Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good health and continued prosperity. I now declare the Cambodia-ASEAN Business Summit 2025 open. Thank you very much.
សូមគ្រប់ថ្លែងអរគុណសម្ដេចនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាសូមអង្គប្រធានទាំងមូលគ្រប់អញ្ជើញក្រោកឈរឡើងទាំងអស់គ្នាដើម្បីអបអរសាទរនៃការអញ្ជើញនិវត្តន៍ដ៏គង់ពោះបំផុតរបស់សម្ដេចនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជា
May I now invite all distinguished guests to kindly stand as Samdech Tepadai Prime Minister takes his leave. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, It is now time for a quick recharge, time for your coffee break. We have a very exciting panel discussion coming up at 10 a.m. and I hope to see you back here at 9:50 a.m. Thank you.